Some businesses make $500,000 a year and still feel broke. Others make half that and feel stable. The difference is not revenue, it's cash flow. And most people don't really understand the difference. Today I'll explain why revenue means almost nothing in a small business. No hype, no motivation, just how the money actually moves. When people talk about business success, they usually start with one number: revenue. 6 figures, 7 figures, sometimes even more. It sounds impressive. It looks good on paper. It looks good on social media. But revenue is not money you keep. Revenue is money that passes through your business. And that difference changes everything. Most small business owners learn this the hard way. They look at their numbers and think, I'm doing great. But at the end of the month, their bank account tells a very different story. There's work. There are clients. There are invoices. But there's no breathing room. So let's slow this down and talk about what revenue actually is. Revenue is the total amount of money your business collects, before expenses, before taxes, before payroll, before mistakes. It's the top number, and it's the easiest number to misunderstand. Because revenue does not belong to you, it belongs to the business. You can increase revenue very easily. You can charge less. You can take bad jobs. You can work longer hours. You can say yes to everything. Revenue goes up. But something else goes up too: stress. More jobs mean more materials. More clients mean more problems. More employees mean more responsibility. So, while revenue increases, your margin usually gets smaller. And your life doesn't get easier. Because revenue doesn't pay your bills, cash flow does. In a small service business, revenue starts disappearing immediately. It goes to workers, it goes to materials, it goes to vehicles, it goes to insurance, it goes to marketing, it goes to software, and it always goes to unexpected problems. Most of the money is already spent before it even hits your account. So, when someone says, my business makes $40,000 a month, the real question is not, how big is your business? The real question is, how much of that is actually left? Because revenue is not ownership. Revenue is responsibility. It's money that comes with obligations. And the more revenue you have, the more obligations you carry. This is where people get confused. They hear the word profit and think it means money in the bank. But profit is an accounting concept. Cash flow is reality. You can be profitable on paper and still be broke in real life. You can show a profit and still struggle to pay bills. Because profit does not pay rent. Profit does not buy groceries. Cash flow does. Cash flow is what lets you sleep at night. It's what gives you margin. It's what protects you during slow months. It's what keeps your business alive when something goes wrong. A business with $20,000 a month in revenue and $5,000 in free cash flow is healthier than a business with $60,000 in revenue and nothing left. One can breathe. The other is constantly stressed. One can survive a bad month. The other is one mistake away from zero. Here's something nobody likes to admit. Higher revenue often feels worse, not better. More revenue usually means more employees, more problems, more pressure, more risk. Margins shrink. Mistakes cost more. One bad decision can erase weeks of work. That's why many business owners say, I make more money than ever, and I've never been more stressed. Because they built revenue, not stability. If you only look at revenue, you will overestimate success. You'll think you're doing great, when in reality, you're one problem away from zero, one injury away from shutdown, one lawsuit away from debt, one bad hire away from chaos. This is normal. Most small businesses operate like this, not because owners are bad, but because nobody explains this part. So, does revenue matter? Yes, but it's not the goal. Cash flow is the goal. Margin is the goal. Stability is the goal. If someone only shows you revenue, they're not showing the full picture. And if your business feels busy but financially tight, it's probably not a revenue problem. It's a cash flow problem. That's the real number that matters. No hype, no motivation, just math. Thanks for watching.